Welcome back to another video, everyone. I'm Amy. Today I'm going to be showing you some shoulder and neck stretches that would be perfect for swimmers and athletes and anyone who suffers with tight shoulders and neck. Namaste everyone, nice to see you. So with the pools open again in the UK, I've been swimming, and after 4 weeks of lockdown, I noticed that the muscles are getting used to the movement again, and I've been getting tight in my trapezius muscles here in the shoulders and neck. So I thought I'd do a very nice shoulder stretching and neck stretching video for you today. Now, some of these are going to be gentle shoulder stretches. Some of them are going to take you a lot deeper. So please be mindful and stay connected with your body and your breath so that you're not pushing yourself too far. If I have any athletes watching this, I've been there. The goal of yoga is never to create pain. So if you're feeling pain as much as we're trained to push through it, in yoga I'm going to invite you to ease off and instead invite your muscles to open, not force them. And it's super important that you stay connected with your breath throughout the practice, as this allows actually the muscles to relax and release and lengthen more. So if we're ready, we'll begin. We're going to start sitting cross-legged on the floor and begin stretching the neck. So sit comfortably, however you like. Back is comfortably straight. Just take a moment to scan your body with your awareness and notice any areas of tension and tightness. How are you feeling today? So first we're going to drop the chin to the chest, feeling the stretch down the back of the neck. And look back as far as you can. Look down. Exhale. And look back. Inhale. Come back to a neutral head. Turn and look over your right shoulder as far as you can, feeling the stretch through the sides of the neck. So with this pose, to increase the stretch, imagine you're trying to drop your shoulders down away from your chin. You'll feel the space and the length and a nice stretch. To increase this, you can take your left arm around your back and hold onto your right elbow, or just keep it behind you. Then you're noticing you'll feel it down the right side and deeply down the left side, moving into the front of the shoulder. Those of you who have some shoulder, maybe rotator cuff issues, and start to feel a shooting pain down the arm, this will help you. Again, keeping the shoulders down and back. 3, 2, and 1. Keep breathing. Let's move to the other side. Turn, look to the left as far as you can. Shoulders are down. Feel the stretch. To increase it, you can bring the right arm behind you and hold on to the left elbow. Chin is tucked, creating length. 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Now drop your ear, your right ear, to your right shoulder, keeping the chin facing forwards. Feel the stretch down the left side here. Again, to increase it, you can bring your arm behind you. Keep breathing. Try not to tense the body, relax. And switch sides. So you can do maybe 2 or 3 repeats of each stretch. You can try all of these or choose the ones that feel the best for you. It's your body. Now, turn your head 45 degrees towards the right, so you're looking at an angle, and drop the chin towards the chest. So you're tucking the chin, and then you'll feel a nice stretch down the left side of the neck at the back, which is normally quite a tricky muscle to stretch. Shoulders are down. You can apply gently pressure to the back of your head with your right hand. Just aiming to tuck the chin to the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly switch. Turn 45 degrees to the left. Tuck the chin. So the goal is always to create length and space in the muscle that we're stretching. Gently apply the pressure. This will actually also stretch into the trapezius muscle, which is notoriously tight in swimmers. 3, 2, and 1. Come back. How are we doing? So roll the shoulders forwards and backwards, just mobilizing them. After you've done some stretching, it's good to remobilize the body with some dynamic movements. Otherwise, you can actually increase some tension for a while afterwards. Again, slowly circle the head. Slow, mindful movements. And the other way. It was a journey for me to learn to take it easy with my body after 20 years of swimming. Come back to center. Okay, so we're going to come kneeling now. If this is super uncomfortable for you, you can sit cross-legged. And we're going to start working the chest and shoulders, stretching the chest and shoulders. So the first thing that we're going to do is interlock the palms behind you. So palms are together. Try not to keep the fingers open like this or create tension in the hands. Palms together, shoulders back. You're aiming to squeeze the elbows together. Feel the openness in the chest. Inhale. Exhale, bring the head down to the ground. And the arms come all the way overhead if you can, or as far as possible, deeply stretching the shoulders. Please be mindful. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Now we're going to reverse this, interlocking in front. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the elbows and drop the head. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse behind you, interlock. Inhale, exhale, head down. Sort of looking like a shopping trolley in this pose. So keeping the elbows together, the palms together, the first priority, and then the last priority is to get the hands above the head. Not shooting for a goal that is beyond the reach of your body. Come up. Interlock in front, clasp the palms together. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the elbows and drop the head, chin to chest, feeling the stretch in the upper back and neck. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Roll the shoulders again. Once we've been stretching, make sure we do the dynamic movements to re-lubricate the joints. Next one. So moving again into the shoulders, what we're going to start to do is very common stretch that most of you know already. Bring the right arm across, straight. Loop the left arm underneath. Keeping the elbow straight. Now a lot of what I see here is a bent elbow. So this will not apply as much pressure. You won't get a good stretch. So keeping the elbow straight but holding onto the forearm, not the elbow joint itself. Apply some pressure by pulling the left arm back towards you. Feeling the stretch in the shoulder here. Inhale. Exhale, turn to the left. Feeling increasing the stretch. Keep the arm as straight as possible. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to switch. Right arm loops underneath. Inhale. Exhale, turn and twist. 3, 2, 1. Repeating again. Inhale. Exhale, turn and twist a little further. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Inhale. Exhale, turn and twist. Feeling a nice stretch there today. It's very tight. And release. Roll the shoulders. How are we doing? Now we're going to move into the chest muscles. So, from behind, I'll show you this one. Bring the palms behind you and place them together as if you're holding a prayer position with your hands. Your fingers will be, your little fingers will be gently pressing into the spine and pointing up towards your head. You will feel a nice stretch also in the wrists, all the way along the arms, up into the front and sides of the shoulders. So to increase the stretch, you're going to squeeze the shoulders backwards as if you're trying to move the shoulder blades together and the elbows come back. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ease off. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open. Squeeze and hold again. Three, 2, and 1. Release. Loosen the shoulders. You may also want to roll the wrists as you'll feel some stretch in the wrists here. This is good if we are getting, a lot of the time people who have shoulder injury have trapped nerves in the shoulders, so this will help to release that. So you get the shooting pain down into the wrists. Okay, going into some more advanced stretches for the shoulders, but be taking a little bit deeper so you'll get some more relief if you're feeling particularly tight. Now, bring the right arm 90 degrees as if you were going to do a sideways high five. 90-degree bend in the elbow. Left arm is going to come underneath, wrapping the hand around and getting the palms as close together as possible. Now, elbows are crossed, palms are moving together as much as possible. The goal would be to get palm on palm. You will definitely start to feel a stretch into the front of the shoulders on both sides of this, but more particularly in the right arm, which is on top. Now, what I've noticed with this is we can personalize this. So if you inhale and lift the arms up, the hands up, you'll notice the stretch moving differently down the shoulders and back. And then squeeze the elbows down. You'll notice a slightly different sensation and pressure. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. One more, inhale, lift up. So the hands are coming up above your head. You can look up. Exhale. Down. Release, roll the shoulders. How are you doing? Getting some relief, hopefully. Switch sides. So left arm, 90 degrees. Right arm loops underneath. Clasp the palms together. Feel a nice stretch in the left side now. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Slowly bring your awareness to your muscles in your shoulders and feel what feels good for you. And release. Okay, so now we're going to move into the triceps. So you're going to bring your right arm up and drop the right hand between the shoulder blades. You can apply pressure with your left hand on the elbow here, as if you're trying to take the fingers down your back. To increase this a little further, you can bring your left arm around and interlock the fingers. Now we're feeling a stretch into both shoulders. So you'll feel right arm will be tricep, left arm will be down the back and side of the shoulder. hold. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Again, you can hold with your right hand on the elbow here, feeling a nice stretch in the tricep, or bring the right arm behind you and see if we can get the fingertips together. If you're very far away, one thing that you could do is grab a towel, hold the towel in the left hand, and then you'll be able to hold on to with the right hand. I'll show you with the snowman. So, imagine my snowman is my towel. I'm going to hold it in the left hand. Now I can grab on to his hat with my right hand. Now this will allow you to engage also the other arm, if you're not quite flexible enough to get the fingers together. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Let's repeat that one more time. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 3, 2, and 1. How are we doing? Roll the shoulders, draw some circles with your elbows, loosening off. Okay, so moving into the back of shoulders and trapezius muscle now. Come onto all fours. Place the left palm about one palm's length in front of your nose, so it's slightly ahead of you. Then bring the right palm, thread it through the gap. Your hips stay up off the ground. You're threading the right arm through and then placing the right shoulder down on the ground. Left arm then reaches forwards and you can look underneath your left armpit. So we're getting a twist into the back. You'll be feeling this into the shoulder blades and traps. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Right palm down. Thread the left hand through. Left shoulder's placed on the ground now. 3, 2, and 1. Now to take this a little further, if you would like, if you're not feeling much of a stretch there, we can do the same thing. You can bring your left hand around you though, to engage now the left shoulder, to stretch the left shoulder. You bring the left arm around you and you see if you can bring the left hand between the thighs. So you're holding onto your thigh muscle. This is going to open the chest at the same time. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Thread the left hand through. Place the left shoulder on the ground. Right arm comes around your back. See if you can find your left thigh. Grab a hold of it. And turn. So you're twisting and looking over the right shoulder at the sky. Notice now my chest is open. It's just adding a little bonus stretch for the chest into this pose. 3, hey Maggie, 2, and 1. Come back. Now come into child's pose. Stretch the hands out as far as you can. Reach, reach. Maggie's scratching on the sofa, knowing that she can't get told off while I'm making a video. Naughty. Okay. Now the final one that we're going to do, sit down with your left leg in and your right leg out. Now this is a leg stretch, but also can be great for getting into tight shoulder blades. So that point when you feel a knot in your shoulder blades, and it can be super painful. So turn over the right leg, take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the right arm down on the inside. Okay, so we're not folding over the leg this time. You can hold on to the foot or the leg, wherever you're at. But the goal would be to try to bring the right shoulder down, all the way onto the leg here. Now the left arm is going to come over the top. And if you can, you're reaching for your right foot. Notice now I'm creating length all the way from shoulder, down the back to the hips. Hold on to the foot. If you're holding onto the foot, if you can grab a hold of it, then you can create some traction. Your left hip is pressing down and your left hand is pressing into the foot, creating as much length and space down the body as we can. And then the goal would be to turn more of your chest towards the sky to increase this. So the goal would be to roll your chest upwards towards the sky. This is one of my favorite stretches for tight swimming muscles. Let's switch sides. Right leg in, left leg out. Drop the shoulder. Right arm comes over the top. And turn, look at the sky. Feel the stretch, enjoy the stretch. 3, 2, 1. One more time, each side. So I would aim to hold each stretch for 5 to 10 breaths. You can hold for longer if you like, but as I was mentioning, we can tend to get a little bit stiff afterwards when we come out of it, so just make sure you mobilize properly after you come out of each stretch, just as we were doing. And relax. Bring both feet in. Let's finish in downward dog. Holding a strong, proper downward dog. I'll place the link for the video in the description. So heels on the ground. Your hips are in the center. The weight is equally distributed, so you're making a triangle. Your chest is pressing down towards the ground. Not over your hands here, that will be creating tension in the shoulders. Now, just to stretch everything off nicely, roll the shoulders away from the ears, creating space between the neck, shoulders, back. Your head is between the arms so that the neck is long. And now press down. Press the chest down towards the ground, the head down towards the ground as much as possible. And let's take a few deep breaths here. Breathe into your back, shoulders. Use the breath to create space. And when you're ready, you can come out. So I hope this was beneficial for you. I hope you were able to find some poses that could provide you with some relief. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I'll be making regular yoga videos like this to help you in your lifestyle, fitness and yoga journey. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Lots of love.